We're now joined by Congressman Bob Brady, who comes in with 11%. Congressman, consistently in all of these polls, you've been at the bottom of the pack. How do you get to the top of the pack with only 2 weeks left?
The only poll that counts is the poll on Election Day. I had 25,000 people sign my petition. I have 3,000 plus people out there just for their party apparatus. And I have another 3,000 to 4,000 labor people out there on Election Day. I have the street operation, and that's the poll that counts.
People who get in the machine and vote.
People that come out and get in the machine to vote, and we're going to get them out.
Let's talk a little bit about your platform. I've been on your website, I've listened to you talk, but I haven't seen much of a plan for what most people consider the #1 issue, crime.
I don't know what website you're looking at. I'm going to
Well, I'm looking at your poll. I'm looking at your website, and the only thing I see is repeat offenders and recidivism. I don't see anything other than that talks about what you'll do for crime.
What I have, my plan, I've been saying constantly, is going to put at least 1,000 parole officers and police officers back on the street. Been endorsed by the FOP, been endorsed by the district attorney. They have faith in me that I'm going to stop the crime that's running rampant in this city.
How much would it cost to put 1,000 cops and parole officers on the street?
Well, what happened is with redeployment, you can put 100 to 150 police officers back on the street. How much does it cost for a life that's dead?
I understand that. How much is it going to cost financially, and where are you going to get the money?
I'm going to get the money like I do best. I'm going to go to Harrisburg myself. I'm in Congress. I'm going to fight for my city and tell those legislators we need money to make this city safe.
But there are many people who are saying that the funds in Harrisburg are drying up and you can't count on that money.
No, I don't believe that at all. The governor is the governor from the city of Philadelphia. Used to be the mayor of Philadelphia. It's his city too. We're going to get them funds. The climate's changing. I'm going to go myself and get them funds from Harrisburg and get them funds from Washington to make this city safe. Who best? Anytime there's a problem in this town, Governor, Rendell, Mayor Street, call me to solve this problem, whether it be a union strike, whether it be a teacher strike, whether it be a Wawa strike, no matter which strike it may be. Who best is going to get the money to keep our city safe, make people feel safe and be safe in the city of Philadelphia? And that's what I'm going to do.
Let's talk about another issue. On your website, I've seen you in your debates talk about the creative economy, arts and culture. Arts and culture is what we can depend on for the jobs of the city of Philadelphia, which are historically low-paying jobs. Is this going to become a service industry town?
No, arts and culture is something that we do need for our youth to have some kind of culture for themselves. But what good is it you can go and look at an arts event and you're not safe? What good is to watch your mama's?
I understand that, Congressman, but where are the jobs coming from? How are you going to lift this city up? Where are the people going to work? You got 25% of the people who live in this city that don't have a high school education. We have the highest poverty level of any major city in the country. Where are the jobs coming from? What jobs do you propose?
We need to create more jobs. We need to bring businesses back into the city. We need to help them with their taxes.
How do you plan on doing that?
We need to, I'll answer it if you let me. We're going to lower the tax structure. We're going to attract new businesses coming in here. But again, no CA is going to bring their company into a town that has the highest murder rate right now in the United States. The highest. We're going to make this city safe. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to attract CEOs to come into this town because the city's going to be safe for their employees to buy a house here, employees to work here. We can't do that unless this city is safe.
I understand that, but how do you plan to clean up the neighborhoods to get these people employed?
We're going to clean up the neighborhoods by making them safe. We're going to put more police officers on the street. We're going to redeploy them. We're going to put a beat cop out there. We're going to put the bicycle cops back out there. And we're going to attract CEOs. They're going to come back into this town because it's going to be the town that I knew when I grew up. A safe city, a proud city, a city with all the amenities that have great restaurants, great cultural events that they can go to and feel safe. Not worry about leaving before it gets dark.
Congressman Bob Brady, best of luck to you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All the Democratic candidates are joining us here live at 5. We've already